Ahaya, Bahashim Messiah, Kadash. Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen.
All praises, all praises. Want to thank the Most High for everything you're doing for us, especially for people here today that's continuing they walk. Want to thank them for just being in our life and keeping us, on a straight path. Thank you, sisters, that's, enduring and, walking the walk. Want to thank you, brothers, that's continuously just being a light and just staying positive in your walk, because I know a lot of y'all, go through stuff and you may not wear it or share it, and just with some of y'all that y'all be going through things, just want to say, the Most High see what you dealing with or what you overcome thus far, and we proud that y'all been staying strong through it all, because it's not an easy walk. You know what I mean? It's real easy to just say, I'm tired of that, so just want to thank y'all for just continuing in the brotherhood and just staying on the Most High's path. And we're not a real big congregation, but we a real congregation. We not here, we not faking it. We gonna hold ourselves accountable. We want to hold everybody in here accountable. And when we say we love our people, we really do. And we care about you getting the kingdom of heaven. So sometimes it's not gonna be pretty, but when things gotta be said, like Ezekiel 18, you gotta warn the people, you gotta tell them, and that's what we here for. This is not the world. Some things, you used to handle in a way that you would in the world. It can't be like that if we gonna last, especially in these times right now. We see they just, put down one of the Iranian leaders, and our people don't even know what that is, what that's about. So we don't know how soon this thing is gonna start getting tore up. So we want to make sure that we together in the same spirit, in the same mind, because this is, this gonna be probably all you got when it go down. At least you know what's going on. Thank the Most High for us being here today, and we're going into today's lesson just on vanity. What is vanity? We always hear that word. Oh, that's vain. If I would have heard vanity before, I would just think, some shiny, some makeup, some jewelry, kind of. It's nothing's wrong with, obtaining certain things, but where people's heart is at, that makes them how they treat people, right? What you could do for them, or how they look, not judging righteous judgment, right? Judging after appearance. So many things that go with vanity. So we're going to go into the Lord's word and just see if we could get some even better understanding, because this world teaches you all about, vanity. Everything that the world teaches us and what we think is cool, that's why it's hard for some people to endure, or for us to lose focus, because everything in the world is vain. Off the top of the head, what would someone say the definition of vain is? Anybody want to help us out today? Anybody?
I'll give it a try. Vanity is seeking of things that have no true worth.
Anybody else? Nobody else? Let's get it in the Zondervan. Let's get what vanities is. Oh yeah.
This is Vanity out of the Zondervan Bible Dictionary. Emptiness, evanescence, worthlessness. What is that? Futility, unprofitableness.
Unprofitableness. So yeah, like you were saying, King, just things coming to naught, things that don't matter, right? Something people putting they all into, and then it don't really matter, right? If we could, let's go to Deuteronomy 28. Let's start at 15. If the brothers could, let's get 7. Who we got? 1, 2. Let's get 7 each.
Sir. Shabbat Shalom, family.
Shabbat Shalom.
I'm reading the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass that thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high, above all nations of the earth. And all these blessings shall come on thee, and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God. Blessed shalt thou be in the city, and blessed shall thou be in the field. Blessed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy ground, and the fruit of thy cattle, the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep. Blessed shall be thy basket and thy store. Blessed shall thou be when thou comest in, and blessed shalt thou be when thou goest out. The Lord shall cause thine enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face, and shall come out against thee one way, and flee before thee 7 ways.
The Lord shall command the blessing upon thee in thy storehouses, and all that thou settest thine hand unto. And he shall bless thee in the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. The Lord shall establish thee an holy people unto himself, as he hath sworn unto thee. If thou shalt keep the commandments of the Lord thy God, and walk in his ways. And all people of the earth shall see that thou art called by thy name of the Lord, and they shall be afraid of thee. And the Lord shall make thee plenteous in goods, in the fruit of thy body, and in the fruit of thy cattle, and in the fruit of thy ground, and in the land which the Lord sware unto thy fathers to give thee. The Lord shall open unto thee his good treasure, the heaven to give the rain into thy land in his season, and to bless all the work of thine hand. And thou shalt lend unto many nations, and thou shalt not borrow. And the Lord shall make thee the head, and not the tail. And thou shalt be above only, and thou shalt not be beneath. If that thou hearken unto thy commandments of the Lord thy God, which I command thee this day, to observe and to do them. And thou shalt not go aside from any of the words which I command thee this day, to the right hand or to the left, to go after other gods to serve them.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and the statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field. Cursed shall be in thy basket and thy store. Cursed shall be in the fruit of thy body and the fruit of thy land, the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep. Cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and cursed shalt thou be when thou goest out. The Lord shall send upon thee cursing, vexation, and rebuke, and all that thou settest thine hand unto for to thee, until thou be destroyed, and until thou perish quickly, because of the wickedness of thy doings, whereby thou hast forsaken me. The Lord shall make the pestilence cleave unto thee, until he have consumed thee from off land, whither thou goest to possess it.
Con. All praises. All right, family. So we're going into, just vanities, right? What it profited. Let's open it up with Ecclesiastes, chapter 1. Right after the book of Proverbs, we go in Ecclesiastes, chapter 1. And let's get verse 2. Then we're going to jump into 8.
It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1 and verse 2. Vanity of vanities, saith the preacher. Vanity of vanities, all is vanity.
Let's jump over to verse 8.
All things are full of labor, man cannot utter it. The eye is not satisfied with seeing, nor the ear filled with hearing. The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun.
There is no new thing under the sun. So we think something comes up in our lifetime. Everyone thinks that their lifetime is something special, right? We think it's, you got children coming up today. They think their era is the best, Our generation think it's the best, or just one generation may think they're smarter than the ones before them. As we see today, a lot of people think that they have more wisdom than their people before them because they probably have a better job or have better living situations and things like that. But all is vanity. You not serving the Most High. Are you not getting your works up towards Him? Are you focused on things that don't profit? At the end of the day, it's about what you've done in your lifetime. It's not going to be about what you have. So that's a vain thing. Really, if you putting your heart and mind into everything that you got, you sadly mistaken. The devil got you. So you got to be focused on him more than anything, Con. Let's keep it going. Con.
Picking up at verse 10. Is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new? It hath been already of old time, which was before us. There is no remembrance of former things, neither shall there be any remembrance of things that are to come with those that shall come after.
Mm-hmm.
I, the preacher, was king over Israel and Jerusalem. And I gave my heart to seek and search out by wisdom concerning all things that are done under heaven.
Mm-hmm.
This sore travail hath God given to the sons of man to be exercised therewith. I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit. That which is crooked cannot be made straight, and that which is wanting cannot be numbered. I communed with my own heart, saying, Lo, I am come to great estate, and have gotten more wisdom than all they that have been before me in Jerusalem. Yea, my heart had great experience of wisdom and knowledge. I gave my heart to know wisdom, and to know madness and folly.
Mm-hmm.
I perceive that this also is vexation of spirit.
Mm-hmm.
For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
What does that mean? Why, if one is getting more wisdom, is much grief? And if he gets more knowledge, gets more sorrow. Why is the person that get more knowledge increases in sorrow? Anyone? In much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow. Why would that be? Why would that be? You strong, mighty brothers. Go ahead.
You gotta understand what's going on in the world.
Con, you see what's going on. It's like, man, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, they don't see what I see, or you see something going on, you like, man, feel sorry. Con. So you got the knowledge, you getting wisdom. Wisdom's the most valuable thing in this earth. It show you how to move, it show you, you know, just how to maneuver out here. And if you don't got it, you could really be puffed up thinking that you wise. And then when time goes, you got, how could I have been so foolish, right? So we want to make sure that we stay on the side of the Most High and that we got wisdom in these times. We want to keep the wisdom. We don't keep the ruach. Let's go to 1 Corinthians 15. And verse 58.
Everybody there say con? Con. Book of 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 58. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord.
Always abounding in the work of the Lord.
For as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord.
This is the only thing that's not in vain. If you doing it to the Lord, because that's what's going to be at the end. That judgment, that's what's going to be at the end. That your labor is not in vain in the Lord. People don't have no work in the Lord. People have no work in the Lord. We are abounding in the work of the Lord. Some people stop the work of the Lord. Through my, been it's about 2016, many people have gone away. You see them, the conversation not even about the Bible no more. It's just about worldly things. They have lost their fire for this. They lost their fire. They got bored with it, got tired of it. They said, I'm about to go get some money. I'm about to go get paid. I'm going to do whatever. And he took that was given to them and gave it to somebody else. They think, we don't know the day or the hour. I heard that before. We don't know the day or the hour. We got time. You're not keeping the Sabbath no more. You going back to work full time. You're not even trying to get off no more. You're not looking together no more. You're not studying no more. And they get mad at you because you still on it, because they looking in the mirror now. You still doing that stuff. What? Misery loves company. They want you on what they on. We fine where we at. So look, you know that your labor is not in vain. Let's go to 1 Samuel chapter 16. Let's start that from the top. Talk more when the lesson going on.
It's the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 16 and verse 1. And the Lord said unto Samuel, how long wilt thou mourn for Saul, seeing I have rejected him from reigning over Israel? Fill thine horn with oil, and go. I will send thee to Jesse, the Bethlehemite, for I have provided me a king among his sons. And Samuel said, how can I go? If Saul hear it, he will kill me. And the Lord said, take an heifer with thee, and say, I am come to sacrifice to the Lord. And call Jesse to the sacrifice, and I will show thee what thou shalt do. And thou shalt anoint unto me him whom I name unto thee. And Samuel did that which the Lord spake, and came to Bethlehem. And the elders of the town trembled at his coming, and said, comest thou peaceably? And he said, peaceably. I am come to sacrifice unto the Lord. Sanctify yourselves, and come with me to the sacrifice. And he sanctified Jesse and his sons, and called them to the sacrifice. And it came to pass, when they were come, that he looked on Eliab, and said, surely the Lord's anointed is before him. But the Lord said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance, or on the height of his stature, because I have refused him. And the Lord, for the Lord seeth not as man seeth. For man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart.
Check that out. So the Lord don't look at what we look at. So sometimes, you know, even us that, you know, you may be on the side of righteous, you doing everything you're supposed to do, but sometimes you think you seeing someone in the right way, and you like, I wonder what's going on. The Most High might be trying to show them or you something, you know. Sometimes you might think that, no, you doing wrong. The Most High might be trying to show somebody something, and you just gotta let it develop, right? The Most High might be trying to help that person. They might be going through something, and He might need to show them, or they gotta go through it to get to it. And you keep getting in the way of the Most High trying to fix that person, right? Or help that person, or get the person away. So the Most High don't look at what we look at. Look, this brother might be good in the truth. Look how big he is. We could go street preaching with him. Yeah. You don't know, he might be sinning a lot. So the Most High don't look at what we look at. We got to remember that. Let's go to Philippians after Ephesians. Let's go to Philippians chapter 2. Let's get verse 3.
It's the book of Philippians, chapter 2, and verse 3. Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, but in lowliness of mind, let each esteem other better than themselves.
Check that out. That's a lot right there in one verse. Let nothing be done through strife. We shouldn't do things through strife, right? Everyone thinks if you just telling the truth, that's strife, right? No, that's love right there. You telling the truth, right? Or in vainglory. Some just looking for vainglory. But in lowliness of mind, let each esteem other better than themselves. What does that mean to you? Anybody? What does that mean? To esteem others better than themselves. What does that mean to any of you in here? Go ahead.
Esteem others. Treat them better than yourself, or like hold them up high, like lift the person up.
Lift them up, right?
Yeah.
Especially us, amongst each other. Like we shouldn't look at each other in a way. We should be correcting ourselves if we looking at each other a certain type of way. We wanna help each other. Like, nah, that's my brother and sister. That's how it's supposed to be. It's not always like that though. It's not always like that. In some people still got work to do. But once you think you made perfect, then you ain't gonna grow no more. Let's go to 1 Samuel chapter 12 from the top.
The book of 1 Samuel, chapter 12, verse 1. And Samuel said unto all Israel, Behold, I have hearkened unto your voice and all that ye said unto me, and have made a king over you. And now, behold, the king walketh before you, and I am old and gray-headed. And behold, my sons are with you, and I have walked before you from my childhood unto this day. Behold, here I am, witness against me before the Lord, and before his anointed. Whose ox have I taken? Or whose ass have I taken? Or whom have I defrauded? Whom have I oppressed? Or of whose hand I received any bribe to blind my eyes therewith? And I will restore it to you, and I will restore it you. And they said, Thou hast not defrauded us, nor oppressed us, neither hast thou taken aught of any man's hand. And he said unto them, The Lord is witness against you, and his anointed is witness this day, that ye have not found aught in my hand. And they answered, He is witness. And Samuel said unto the people, It is the Lord that advanced Moses and Aaron, and that brought your fathers up out of the land of Egypt.
Always giving it up to the Lord. Always giving it up to the Lord.
Now therefore stand still, that I may reason with you before the Lord of all the righteous acts of the Lord, which he did to you and to your fathers.
And we forget how far the Most High done brought us sometimes, right?
Come.
We'll forget, like, he the reason for why your house might be more in order today than it was years ago. Why your life is at a certain place. Why your children are the way they are. You think that it's because you forget, like, man, I need to be really thanking the Lord. Like, I remember where I was at. People forget. People don't want to give it up to him. You don't understand why you got the balance you got going on. Why you just think, oh, well, I got to get more. I don't like where I'm at. So you got to be focused, right? Keep it going.
Verse 8. When Jacob was come into Egypt, and your fathers cried unto the Lord, then the Lord sent Moses and Aaron, which brought forth your fathers out of Egypt, and made them dwell in this place. And when they forgot the Lord their God, he sold them into the hand of Sisera, captain of the host of Hazor, and into the hand of the Philistines, and into the hand of the king of Moab. And they fought against them. And they cried unto the Lord, and said, we have sinned, because we have forsaken the Lord, and have served Baalim and Ashtoreth. But now deliver us out of the hand of our enemies, and we will serve thee. And the Lord sent Jerubbaal, and Bedan, and Jephthah, and Samuel, and delivered you out of the hand of your enemies on every side, and ye dwelled safe. And when ye saw that Nahash, the king of the children of Ammon, came against you, ye said unto me, nay, but a king shall reign over us, when the Lord your God was your king. Now therefore, behold, the king whom ye have chosen, and whom ye have desired, and behold, the Lord hath set a king over you. If ye will fear the Lord, and serve him, and obey his voice, and not rebel against the commandment of the Lord, then shall both ye and also that king that reigneth over you continue following the Lord your God. But if ye will not obey the voice of the Lord, but rebel against the commandment of the Lord, then shall the hand of the Lord be against you, as it was against your fathers.
It's all about staying focused on the Lord. Man, I'm not just up here just saying this to get through a lesson today. The minute you start worrying about the Most High, you and this person not going to see eye to eye. You're not going to be connected in the spirit. You're not going to be understanding where they coming from. Why you coming at me like that? That's how we was responding in the world. Humbling yourself. Did I say something wrong? Was what I said the truth? Or was I lying? Yeah, but I ain't like the way it sound. Huh? But the Lord talking like this, and you saying you want heaven? You better, look, did the person cuss at you? No. Okay. What they say, was it the truth? But our people like to hear smooth things sometimes, right? We want someone to say it a certain type of way. Well, you know, the Lord say, look, cry aloud, spare not. Sometimes things got to be said. Get things back in order, right? Let's keep it going.
Picking up at verse 16. Now therefore, stand and see this great thing, which the Lord will do before your eyes. It is not wheat harvest today. I will call unto the Lord, and he shall send thunder and rain, that ye may perceive and see that your wickedness is great, which ye have done in the sight of the Lord, and asking you a king.
A wicked thing. You not seeking the Lord. You seeking the presidential campaign, right?
So Samuel called unto the Lord, and the Lord sent thunder and rain that day. And all the people greatly feared the Lord and Samuel. And all the people said unto Samuel, pray for thy servants unto the Lord thy God, that we may not die. For we have added unto all our sins this evil, to ask us a king. And Samuel said unto the people, fear not. Ye have done all this wickedness, yet turn not aside from following the Lord, but serve the Lord with all your heart. And turn ye not aside, for then should ye go after vain things, which cannot profit nor deliver, for they are vain.
These other things that people own, first off, the the gods they worshiping, right? The idols they worshiping. But all these things not going to save people in the time to come. Whatever gun you got, whatever you think you got that's for the protection, your lifestyle, your riches, you not really focused. You not changing your spirit. Look how the people that was in Israel at this time knew about the heritage, knew everything about Ahiah, and they still was destroyed. So we got to be focused on that, you know, it say the righteous shall scarcely be saved. Let's keep it going.
Picking up at verse 22. For the Lord will not forsake his people for his great name's sake, because it hath pleased the Lord to make you his people.
So he want to make you his people, right? Let's go to Ecclesiastes 5 and 10.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 5 and verse 10.
Mm-hmm.
He that loveth silver shall not be satisfied with silver, nor he that loveth abundance with increase. This is also vanity.
He that loveth abundance with increase. This also is vanity. Can't love this stuff. Got to be ready to let it go, especially as Babylon is falling. Let's go to Luke chapter 12. Let's start that from verse 1.
Everybody there, Con?
Let's start at verse 8.
It's the book of Luke, chapter 12 and verse 8. Also I say unto you, whosoever shall confess me before men, him shall the Son of Man also confess before the angels of the Most High. But he that denieth me before men shall be denied before the angels of the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
And whosoever shall speak a word against the Son of Man, it shall be forgiven him. But unto him that blasphemeth against the Holy Spirit, it shall not be forgiven. And when they bring you unto the synagogues, and unto magistrates, and powers, take ye no thought how or what thing ye shall answer, or what ye shall say.
Mm-hmm.
For the Holy Spirit shall teach you in the same hour what ye ought to say. And one of the company said unto him, Master, speak to my brother, that he divide the inheritance with me. And he said unto him, Man, who made me a judge or a divider over you? And he said unto them, Take heed and beware of covetousness, for a man's life consisteth not in the abundance of the things which he possesseth.
Man, we got to sit it right there, because we're just man and womankind, right? And you in this flesh, we go through these scriptures every week. But we pray that this is sitting on your mind, sitting on your heart, because when you read this, you have to understand this is medicine. This is what's going to help you get some wisdom as to what your thoughts are, how you feeling about stuff, right? It says, beware of covetousness, for a man's life consists not in the abundance of the things which he possesses. So a lot of people, you man, I want more. You sad, you miserable because you don't have something that's a leather material, metal material, paper material. You falling out with people. You want what they got. You despising another person because you think their lifestyle is easy. You think that life is easy on them because they not walking around complaining, right? You don't even know. You need to sit back and look at how far the Most High done brought you, right? But you worrying about somebody else. You don't know what they going through. You wouldn't even want that stuff if you knew what they was going through to obtain or to look that way or whatever's going on. Be thankful for what you got. You want what someone 30 years older than you got. You just fresh out of high school. You thinking you supposed to be, I'm supposed to have that and have this, right? I'm supposed to be living like that. I ain't working that job. They not paying enough. You not crawling before you walk. No one wants to, everyone just wants stuff like that. That's why don't nobody appreciate nothing. You don't appreciate nothing, you never gonna have nothing. Not gonna keep nothing. You just gonna be like, next. You gave me a shirt. Can I have your pants too? You don't appreciate, you don't value the real value that someone that just, you got a friend. Look, some people will come talk to you because they know you in the knowledge of the truth and they just want some real talk. They know you're not going to sugarcoat it, right? They might not be in the truth come to Shabbat, but they know if I come talk to them, you're going to tell me the truth. We saying that, matter of fact, Isaiah 26. Verse 2.
Isaiah 26 and verse 2. Open ye the gates.
Open ye the gates.
That the righteous nation, which keepeth the truth, may enter in.
How you gonna say you of truth, but you don't like the truth when you hear it? You go off how you feel. So this covetousness, we gotta really get a hold of that, right? Most High done blessed you. Just having this alone. Let's keep it going at verse 16 in Luke 12.
It reads, And he spake a parable unto them, saying, The ground of a certain rich man brought forth plentiful. And he thought within himself, saying, What shall I do? Because I have no room where to bestow my fruits. And he said, This will I do. I will pull down my barns and build greater, and there will I bestow all my fruits and my goods. And I will say to my soul, Soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry. But the Most High said unto him, Thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. Then whose shall those things be which thou hast provided? So is he that layeth up treasure for himself, and is not rich toward the Most High.
You gotta be rich toward the Most High God. You worried about your fitness and health. You not worried about the Most High God. You worried about the money. You not worried about him, the Most High. You worried about the job. You worried about your relationship. You worried about your new whip. All kind of stuff. But you not rich toward the Most High. You can't look there and say, I got some works toward him. Let's go to Psalms 39. In verse 6.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 39 and verse 6. Surely every man walketh in a vain show. Surely they are disquieted in vain. He heapeth up riches, and knoweth not who shall gather them.
So look, we gotta know that if you just worried about what you getting, you gonna leave it for someone else. It's not gonna be yours. When you can't take nothing when you leave here, right? So be focused on the Lord. And the rulers of this earth, matter of fact, let's go to Psalms 127. Let's go Psalms chapter 2. Psalms chapter 2 and verse 1.
Book of Psalms, chapter 2, verse 1. Why do the heathen rage, and the people imagine a vain thing?
Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? Speaking of the kings of the earth, right? This plan they've been having for a long time. What we see on the news, right? We turn on the news in the world, before the truth came, this Bible, you thought it was really a new situation going on when you turn it on. You know, you think, okay, what's going on in the world today? But really, it's all for the end game. It's all for the end game. It's just piece by piece to their puzzle, right? piece by piece. Let's finish reading.
Verse 2. The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh.
He gonna laugh at him.
The Lord shall have them in derision.
Uh-huh.
Then shall he speak unto them in his wrath,
Mhm.
and vex them in his sore displeasure. Yet have I set my king upon my holy hill of Zion.
Mm-hmm.
I will declare the decree. The Lord hath said unto me, thou art my son. This day have I begotten thee. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance.
What does that mean right there? He will give the heathen for thine inheritance. Anybody know what that means? What that's going into?
Going to the top.
Huh?
Jacob rising to the top.
Con, that's part of it. But really, go to Isaiah 61. Verse 5.
Isaiah 61 and verse 5.
Mhm.
And strangers shall stand and feed your flocks, and the sons of the alien shall be your plowmen and your vine dressers.
Keep going.
Verse 6. But ye shall be named the priest of the Lord.
Mhm.
Men shall call you the ministers of our God. Ye shall eat the riches of the Gentiles, and in their glory shall ye boast yourselves. For your shame ye shall have double, and for confusion they shall rejoice in their portion.
Speaking of the Gentile nations, let's go to Isaiah chapter 4. Drop these precepts down real quick. Isaiah chapter 14 and verse, let's go verse 1.
It reads, for the Lord will have mercy on Jacob,
Uh-huh.
and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land.
Mm-hmm.
And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
Mm-hmm.
And the people shall take them, and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and for handmaids.
Mhm.
And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors.
That kingdom to come. That's why they don't want, that's why they want you destroying yourself through all these communities. They want you rising up, cleaning yourself up, right? That's why there's more programming, just more programming, more football. Okay, let them bet now. Let more NBA, just more. The more you wake up, the more they try to push it. That's why we know the world is like a woman in ready to give birth, right? Like the word talks about. It's gonna get real bad. It's gonna get real bad. So what we seeing now, this is just judgment just coming quick, like Isaiah chapter 24 talks about. Like 2nd Ezra chapter 16 talks about. So we have to stay focused. Last scripture. Let's go to James chapter 5. So all these things in this world are in vain. People destroying their soul to get things that don't really matter. Watching this trial this week. Man, this belief system. People talk about you and religion. This belief system that people have with the streets, as we talk about. So many different belief systems. They believing in something. What are their works toward, right? People are believing, well, I'm going to go, I ain't going to tell. I'm going to go do all this time. They don't even know what that's like. We had a relative that came home from doing 50 years. Who's still around now was there 50 years ago that even know him? Right? So it's just no one there for you but your loved ones. You go do all that time, your mama might be gone. Your brothers, your whole family might be gone by then. The people that you was with gonna be long gone by then. Be an old man. And up, one of Satan's vices, right? He got many. So, we got to keep telling the truth. You're not going to save everybody, right? But that person, look, That one sheep that you get, young person here, okay, I heard about that truth before. I heard about that. We the Israelites, I heard about this. That older lady, yeah, I heard something like that. You don't know who the Lord gonna send you to, right? And that's the work of the Lord that's not in vain. That type of work is not in vain right there. Let's go verse 1.
It's the book of James, chapter 5 and verse 1. Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you.
Mm-hmm.
Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rest of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasure together for the last days.
Yeah, you don't want to just worry about the treasure, heaping treasure for the last days. Remember what he's bringing out Luke chapter 12. You got to store your riches up in heaven. You know, that's why you guys here today. You here today because I know the Most High real. You wouldn't be wasting your time, right? You wouldn't be wasting your time. You care about your future. You care about your children's future. Lord, protect them if I'm not here, once I'm gone. Make sure that you please guide them into the righteous path. If they veer off, bring them back. You know? So we need the Lord for more than just what we could even think about. You know, what we could even think about, we need him so much more than that. It's easy to just say, all right, the kingdom of heaven, want to get my bills and lifestyle in order. Much more than that. So many people out here whose mind is gone. Of course, just lost, but you know, a lot of just zombies out here in this world today. And these people talking about saving us, that's what they want for you. They want that right there. But just a few to keep the system going. We need a few to work, but we don't want it to where they wake up. So all this stuff out here is vain. Pray that this was edifying for you, that you learn, you know, the ways of the Most High, and it just have you thinking that a lot of the stuff that's driving us, making us lose track, a lot of that stuff don't really mean nothing. You got to stay focused on what's important in this lifetime. Your family, the Most High, you know, the kingdom. Anything, Lamawad? All right, family. Thank and bless the Most High. Shalom.
Shalom.
Let's pray out.